Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we are going to be reviewing a 2025 Subaru Forester that's a little bit more affordable. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Nate Wade Subaru here in Salt Lake for giving me some time with this Forester. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get right into it. Under the hood we have a 2.5 liter flat four cylinder that goes through a CVT. Fuel economy is 26 around town and then 33 on the highway, with power outputs being 180 horsepower and then 178 pound-feet of torque. Before I move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, I really like this green color. It just adds kind of like a cool effect. And it's different from Subaru's other greens because here's the one on the Crosstrek. So you can see how that has no metallic flake, whereas this one has quite a bit of metallic flake. Anyways, we got the new headlight design. You can see a little fog light down below, and then you got the gray coloration for the grille. And overall, it's a good looking car. Now on the side here, our tire wheel setup is 225 by 60 by 17 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see here with the wheels, you got the silver with the blacked out trim there in the center. And then I love the fender flare design there. It kind of reminds me of the WRX in a way. You can see with the rest of the bodywork there, kind of more of a rugged look. Here's a side profile. And this leads us to the key fob, which there's nothing there because everything's on this side. We've got our lock and unlock function, opening for the hatch. Pretty straightforward. And popping into said hatch area, there's quite a bit of storage space here in the back. That's why the Forester is so appealing, is just a practical vehicle. Cargo cover built in from the factory. And you can see we've got all this stuff that we can move. Oops, apparently I don't have good enough grip. There we go. Got a little bit of storage and everything underneath. But when you're all in with the cargo area, you can lock it, but you can also just lower down the hatch, press that button, and it's all done. Pretty cool looking taillight design. You can see how this trim connects to the Subaru logo. You can see the little Subaru badge down below. And it's the rest of the rear. Now take a look at the door panel in the back. You can see the cloth trim here and then the soft touch down below. And then look at these seats. Really cool trim throughout. And then popping in, legroom back here is good. Some storage pockets. Got our own vents, got some USB ports here as well. And I will say these seats are actually pretty comfortable. And then headroom is pretty good. It does have this little kind of like lump that comes down though. Now take a look at the front door panel. Soft touch here at the top, and you got like that cloth trim and then the soft touch down below. All of our window controls, front two are automatic. We got our mirror adjustments. You can see the quick look at the mirrors themselves. And these front seats have that same cool trim with the cloth here, and then you got like the insert there in the center too. They are power adjustable, by the way. And then the dash has some soft touch trim throughout. And you can see the practical controls here on the side for the hatch, for example. Now take a look at the steering wheel. We've got soft touch all around. You've got practical controls on the steering wheel, like your little drive modes here, adaptive cruise control with lane keep, assist lane centering basically, and then your voice command controls on the other side. And then Subaru still gives you traditional stocks on the back. Here's a quick look at the rest of the gauge cluster. Got this little screen that you can scroll through in the center, but then on either side it is analog, and I actually like that. I think that it's charming, especially in today's world of digital everything. Just a regular backup camera in reverse, trajectory lines turn with the steering wheel. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, it's a big unit. You got analog controls for the radio, climate on either side. You can see at the bottom here with the climate as well. You've got the heated seat controls there. And this does have a covering on it, but I mean, it responds quickly even with the covering. I guess this is the new Subaru thing, just to have random, I don't know, design pieces across the dash like that. Yeah, pretty good storage here. And then down below, you can see with the little charging area, shifter for the CVT, parking brake, got some cup holders with the charging port. Decent center console. Kind of reminds me like a Wrangler center console in a way. Then soft touch here on the top. And then this has the awkwardly large sunroof. Just an interesting setup. Now here's a quick look at the window sticker again, 2025. This one is a premium, for those of you that are wondering. Total MSRP is $35,010. And let's see how it performs. let's talk about visibility here on the Forester. Over the hood, both the mirrors. Throughout the rest of the rear. And let us set off. I really do like these cloth seats. Kind of have like a retro vibe to them. I think some automakers like Subaru are kind of bringing that stuff back. I think people, I mean, I like some of the retro stuff. I think other people do too. Because the modern stuff has just gotten so ugly. Is a good way to put it. Right back in the day, people were, I feel like we're a little bit better at designing stuff than today. And I think maybe some of that could be computers, right? Computers doing everything for people nowadays, so they don't know how to. I mean, computers are only so creative. I don't even know if you could say a computer's creative. Anywho, ride quality. It's pretty good. So I've said this with Subarus in the past, and this still applies to this. They do a really good job at the damping with their cars. And I think a big part of that is, you know, they're always advertising the off-road side of things, and so any vehicle that's better for off-roading, or, you know, an off-road capable vehicle, is going to have better damping. It has to, because you got to be able to handle those big bumps off-road. So I think you definitely see some of that here. And yeah, just drive it. This isn't the best road to show, but I mean, there's been a lot of corrections in the road, so there's stuff that you could, you know, you can kind of feel in the suspension a little bit, but it's not bad. It erases a lot of stuff in the road. It's maybe a way that you could put it. And this 2.5, it's got some decent power. Again, for the segment this is in, it's not bad. Cars in this segment have never been known to be rocket ships, so this is no different, but it gets the job done. Definitely gets the job done. So something's up here with this kind of like premium package. It looks like Subaru might have increased the prices a little bit on these new Foresters. Not like an insane amount, but I mean, what you're getting for the money in this, I think it's pretty reasonable. Again, mid-30s for an all-wheel drive crossover, heated seats, dual zone climate, drives well. Again, not a monster when it comes to power, but gets the job done when it comes to power. It's a solid car all around. It's a good value package, right? This is the one you get. This is the kind of package you get if you're looking for a value. And yeah, as for this new Forester, I mean, it's a pretty nice car. You can definitely tell that Subaru's changing direction with this new Forester in terms of how this is designed and some of the interior elements and everything. But let me know your thoughts.